Hey everybody, Scotty Ernst here, and it was opening round of the ETS season number 18, and we're here in beautiful Apeldoorn, Netherlands. Mother Nature, as I always say through the years, she's always the boss, and today is supposed to be practice day, but we got a little bit of a rain delay, although some guys are still out here running their wet cars, getting ready for the Euros and things like that. But we thought it'd be a perfect chance to just kind of give a walk around and talk to all the people that are here. Everybody you can see is milling around, taking advantage of this right now with at the canteen. We got great food. It's just a wonderful club that we have here. We've had the privilege and honor of bringing the ETS here. I lost count how many years it's been that we've been here at Apeldoorn. It's well over a decade we've been coming. It's always it's arguably one of the nicest tracks in the world. Everybody wants to come and be part. And this year, ETS is off to a great start with record entries here in the first round. Round two is sold out really almost, and everybody wants to be part. I think we have 10 world champions here, people from all over Asia, Australia, United States, everywhere is here, and they all want to be part. So let's do a little walkabout, as they say, from Australia. So many people. We have over 300 entries here. I don't know actually how many bodies. It got to be a couple hundred. We have to put up extra fences here, and just everybody, wants to take part and be here and be part. We got Kenji here.
Hello.
Team Infinity is here.
Hello.
Unfortunately, Mother Nature, she's always the boss, isn't she?
Yes, she is. Yes.
Absolutely, she is.
Yes.
It's great to have you. I'm going to go. I see Bruno there. I haven't seen him in a while. Good to have you guys here.
Good to be back.
Absolutely.
Good to be back. Yes.
You guys are developing a new car, and it's excited to debut it here.
Yes, we're developing car, and then we're about to hit the market very soon. So we're very excited to be back. Yes.
Well, it's great to have you back in here at Apeldoorn.
Thank you, Scotty. Thank
All
you,
right.
guys.
All right. Kenji, the man behind Infinity. Excuse me. How you doing, Bruno? Oh, wonderful.
Nice
Good to see you.
Nice to
Been
see
a
you.
long time.
Nice to see
So we're taking advantage of the rain here and going around talking to everybody. It's good to have you back here and back at Apeldoorn. It's been a while.
Yeah, I mean, it was for a long time I didn't came to ETS, so it's always nice to be here and see some faces that I know for many years. And yeah, I mean, the competition is as high as always, so like a world championship. So yeah, we'll be fighting for it.
Absolutely. I think we got 10 world champions here, something like that. So old school to new school, everybody's here.
for
It's
sure.
going to be a great race.
For sure. I mean, it's I think it's probably the race with more world champions present ever.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, we have the old ones, we have the new ones, so
Yeah.
we have all generations here.
Exactly right. So how's it been for you being at the heart of the development of a new car? That's got to be just a great feeling, but also a lot of stress and a lot of challenges.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure, it's a completely different responsibility. So before the responsibility was only about driving, and giving the feedback of the car. Now it's being behind the whole scene, together with Francesco and all the team, developing the parts, thinking about new things, thinking about the maintenance, and then also the development of everything. It's pretty stressful, I would say.
Sure.
So it's a work that I'm racing less now, not so many categories, like less racing, but more behind the scenes, let's say, more like developing, reporting, like talking about all those kind of things. It has been great until now. I mean, I'm really enjoying. So of course I'm looking forward for the race because we are not racing so much due to the car being still prototype.
Sure.
So we actually risk it a lot to race on TITC, where we still had many prototype parts very fragile because they were made or in 3D printed or something. But we just wanted to go on the track and see how it was performing, because on our tests it has been like really amazing. But yeah, TITC one more time kind of made us show how difficult it is. The conditions got super hard last days. The traction increased like hell, and of course, for us using fragile parts, it put us in a situation where we say like, okay, probably we should have waited for the production parts, to race. But at the end, I was really happy about it, and yeah, I'm looking forward to start driving with the others and see where we are.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Great to see you again. Glad things are going well, and yeah, I look forward to having you here at ETS. All right.
Thank you.
Good to see you, buddy. All right. Bruno's always a class act, longtime friend, and really great to have him back here at ETS. And as he said, he's excited to challenge, all the guys, and for these guys to run head to head. It's one thing to race at home and do something, but to be able to race against, some of the best in the world, it's really a great opportunity. I don't know how many nations. It's got to be 20 countries or whatever that are going to be represented here. This one. I'm going to tuck in here. This is a. I'm gonna put him on the spot. This is a name. This is a name that nobody's gonna know. It's Adrian Wickasono from Indonesia, from Jakarta.
Yes.
He's a big-time 8-scale buggy racer. Yep. What are you doing in Apeldoorn?
Well, I guess I'm a true RC racer. So no matter touring or buggy, I think if you see the track is like for us racers, RC racers, I think this is one of the places that you have to go, right?
Yeah.
To experience the atmosphere, experience the track. The track is such a nice track. We don't have this kind of track back in Asia. I think you only find this kind of track in Europe, so I have to come.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So now that you've been running a little touring car here over the last year, what do you like more, touring car or 8-scale buggy?
I think both are as enjoyable for me. I think racing is racing, so no matter the discipline, I still enjoy it very much. Although I'm not as competitive in this class.
Well, that was the perfect answer, so you didn't get in trouble from anybody. Yeah. Best of luck. Good to have you in the gang here.
All right, thank you so much, Scotty.
Right on. Great guy. He has an 8-scale buggy track in Jakarta called the West Side Raceway, and we've getting to go there for a series that I have in Asia, and it's really, really great. And good to see him here running a little bit of a touring car. And since we were, hey there, how you doing, buddy? High five. Since we were just talking about 8-scale buggy, let's have a chat with this guy, touring car. I asked Adrian Wickasono, what's he doing running a touring car? You've been doing a lot of TC racing here lately.
Yeah, I mean, we were here last week trying to get some track time, but fortunately the weather hasn't been on our side.
She's always the boss, yes.
But yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed running some touring cars since this winter. I made the ETS in Vienna. Was supposed to do the one in Down, but I had the issue with the appendix,
yeah.
so I couldn't go there. But yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it, and hopefully the next few days here after today will be dry, and we can have some action on track. Will be fun.
As one of the top 8-scale buggy racers in the world champion, everything like that, what is besides the common no jumps and stuff like that, what is the major top level difference that you face racing against these guys in this discipline from what you're known for?
I mean, for me, I can only talk about carpet racing so far because this will be my first race on asphalt, really. And then I think it's a lot different from carpet. The way you kind of drive and how you treat the tires, let's say, is a big thing. And that will be the biggest learning curve for me. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to have so much track time, like I said. But, hopefully I can keep up with the guys from the start here when we're able to hit the track, but that will be the key, I think, not to overheat the tire or just learn how to use the maximum performance out of the tire without spinning out, let's say, if you overheat them. So that will be the tricky stuff, but other than that, I've done a couple of years ago, I've done a few races in Sweden, and I really enjoy the touring car on asphalt when everything is going well and the grip is decent. So looking forward to that, and it's a challenging track with some bank corners here, but when you get a good flow around the track, it's super nice to drive, so looking forward to it.
Well, it's good to have you here. Best of luck.
It'll be a lot of fun. Thank you.
All right, for sure. A lot of fun. One of the best in the world right there, David Ronnefolk, and good to have him here. We're just going to keep on moseying down, and some guys are, running in the wet. We always goof about this. Let's go out here on the track for a minute. There was a lot of standing water here a little bit ago, but here in Europe and European championships like that, they race in the rain. Obviously, in the States, we don't kind of do that. People always ask, why don't we, for the ETS, run in the rain? It's a very easy answer. Majority of the equipment that we have in the stock classes are all handouts, so we hand out the motors and things like that. Obviously, water does not bode well when you get them in your electronics and things like that. So that's why we don't run in the rain in the ETS with the series. Although many of these guys can do it, they seal up all their electronics and everything. It makes it pretty cool, honestly, when they go through the puddles and everything like that. And Formula One cars were out here with a big rooster tail on it. It's pretty cool. So I wish we could run in the rain. It makes it pretty unique and special, but not with, like I said, everything being a handout. We really can't do it. Oh. Gonna have a little chat here. Jan, good to see you again. Been a long time. You got the whole family. The kids are getting big now, and the family is racing. It's alive and well.
Yeah, good to see you as well. But sure, I bring everything, what I have. All the family, we try to race. Unfortunately, it's a little bit wet.
Yeah.
But we're happy to be here. The food is good.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. So the driver setup is good.
The driver setup is very good. coffee tastes well, the burger too. So, yeah.
how many-
One more. What we call stroop waffles.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a special
exactly.
thing. You can have a taste later
the
on.
waffles here, yes.
So we're good. Yeah, on the correct direction.
So what's all the family racing? What are you're running a couple classes, and what's you got a busy stable here. You got like 9 cars.
Yeah, it's true. My kids are both running Formula with my old cars and 21.5. My wife only 21.5, and for myself it's 17.5 and modified.
Awesome.
Not too much this time.
No, for you, no, but yeah, for us normal it is.
It's true too.
All right. Well, good to have you back here.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much.
All
Appreciate
right.
it. Bye-bye.
Jan Matthijsse, the whole family is doing some racing. Sorry for interrupting there, buddy. All right. This is Jacob Cruz from the United States, world's finalist from America last year, making his first big international trip. What's your first impression of Apeldoorn?
My first impression of Apeldoorn is this is such an amazing track. It's unlucky that we have a lot of rain right now at the moment. I think it's sprinkling a little bit, but I think it should be clearing up. So I'm excited to actually start actually trying to pace instead of just sliding around on the track. So I think it'll be a really great experience for me, especially after this race coming back to the States. I think I'll be a lot better.
As I mentioned, you made the A at the Worlds and everything. What has life been for you since that amazing performance?
It's been great. I mean, basically everything returned back to normal, of course, but a lot of help has come along, especially after the Worlds, of course. So that really helped me, and just meeting a lot of people, especially after the Worlds. It was, I think everything has just worked out pretty well for me.
Well, it was an amazing performance for sure. As I mentioned, this is your first time coming to an international outside America. What do you hope to gain against running against some of the best in the world here?
I hope to gain just a lot more experience for myself, just driving wise. Just more experience for myself in more difficult conditions. I never ran a bank track before, so I hope I can learn a bank track maybe a little bit more faster than right now, because obviously conditions are not the greatest right now. But I think with experience from ETS, I think I could come back home with obviously a stronger mindset and driving style.
Awesome. Well, it's great to see you and the whole family here. Best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you, Scotty.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Jacob Cruz, Mugen driver. Good to have him. I see we got another Mugen guy over here. I know he's in a big interview. Sorry if I may interrupt. Got world champion here, Ronald Volker. Just had a talk with Jacob. He's excited to be here. Mother Nature, she's always the boss, so we lose a little bit of practice today. But are you excited for a new season at ETS?
Yeah, I can't wait like everyone else. It's sad with the weather. The last few weeks I think it was bad in Europe. I think it looks pretty good with the weather for the next for later on and tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm ready. I want to go out and like everyone else, and I think everyone wants.
Yeah, you had a great success at the end of last season with the new car. Obviously, you put in a lot of time here in the off season. Just you got a big team here, and this, what do we got? 10 world champions here. It's like the world's copy of the world's.
I mean, there's a reason why everyone is here, because it's one of the best tracks in the world, facility-wise, and this is why it's a bit sad that you can't go out. But it's amazing that ETS and also this event has so many drivers, spectators, and everything, and let's see.
Exactly.
Should be good.
It'll be good for sure. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Get Lucas over here. Hi there. I haven't seen you yet, so hi. So I'm immediately going to throw a microphone in your face.
Of course.
So,
Be my guest.
ETS, another season ready to kick off here at beautiful Apeldoorn. Tell us what you're feeling.
I mean, I can't wait, literally. I mean, we've been waiting for too long already. I've been there since last Friday, and it's been raining every day. So can't wait to hit a dry track. I'm so looking forward to finally kick off. I feel better than ever, so can't wait.
Have you been doing a lot of testing during the off season, things like that?
Yeah, I mean, for us, the asphalt season starts quite early, end of March for nationals. So I've been at it already like 2 months, practicing at home. Nationals, been there a couple times. We've been to Utrecht in the Euros track in the Netherlands. So I feel ready.
How is it like to be a full-time RC racer now? You know, you took this position here on the team, and no more work, just all RC.
Well, no more work, actually more work.
Well, more work, yes, but in a job that we all love and a hobby we love.
I mean, I'm living the dream. It's better than ever. I feel rested every time I go to a race. Almost no stress. I can prepare however I want to with Max's support, and it's fantastic. I enjoy it a lot.
Awesome. Well, always good to see you. Best of luck.
Thank you so much, Scotty. Appreciate it.
Right on. Lucas, always a smile, always happy, and that's no matter what it is. It's he's having a good time. Have a chat with Simon Lauder. How are you?
You're so brown. What is going on?
Yeah, I was in the Philippines for my race a couple weeks ago, so yeah,
I'm very jealous.
Yeah, it was awesome. So a little bit of rain today, but it gives us time to prepare and everything. And what's your feelings and anticipation for another season of ETS?
I'm looking very much forward to the season. I think it's the biggest challenge that has been there for some years, or probably the biggest challenge ever at an ETS. Everyone is back. Everyone is expecting all the others to do very good. I think even it's crazy that everyone was practicing before, like 1 week or 1 weekend at least, or something like this. Whole Infinity team is back, which is great to have Bruno back. So it will be a tough season. I don't know what the plans of the other guys are, whether they want to compete in the whole season or not, but for sure it's important to do good in those races now, because that's the races you see where you are compared to all the other guys. Now the weather, it's a bad start for the season, but I think tomorrow and the next days it will be better. It kind of levels the field, because it is possible that practice is useless, or it can be the other way around, that now practice before the event is even more important, because we will most likely have not enough practice runs, or not as many as planned. So we will see what the weather does with the top guys in front. But for sure, for this event, I expect Michael, Ronald, probably Lucas, Mark obviously is always in the mix, and I think there's some guys that are especially strong in Apeldoorn, which is Eric, for example, is always super fast here. We will see what happens. But I'm happy that Tim is back also.
Yep.
We will see how our internal challenge will start to the season.
Well, I'm sure it's going to go well. Simon, last year was an unforgettable season for you. You know, you've been a top stock guy for so long here in ETS, and to go and win a world championship and kind of hang in your hat now. You've hung up your stock hat, 100% focus on modified. That's a huge step. You know, a lot of guys like me respect that we need more of the top stock guys going to modified. It also brings a lot of challenges for you.
Yeah, for sure. It basically means that now there are no excuses anymore. You compete against the best guys in the world. The last year for sure was crazy. It was, kind of, you can't even imagine how good this year was with TITC and ETS, with stock worlds and all that stuff. And now for me, it's kind of like stock is like finished business. I think there are some guys that don't really, or did never really understand why I stayed in stock so long, but it's always some kind of unfinished business, let's call it like this, and you want to finish one class and then step up to the other, and at the same time, and that's for sure a reason as well. For example, the stock worlds, that's a title you can aim for, you can practice for, you can do a lot for. Modified world's champion, it's just not realistic. Let's say it like this, because competing against all the professionals, it's not a realistic goal to have. For sure, at one point, some guys can have a shot for the title if everything is perfect, but it's not something you can practice, you can work for, and all that stuff. And the stock world's title was something you could, I think at least you could practice. We did all we could, and that's why it's so, such a relief to achieve this, because we worked hard for it. We wanted to do this. It was the clear goal all season. We kind of sacrificed the rest of the year for it, and then it's great that everything paid off. And now I'm happy to compete against all the other guys.
Well, you did amazing job last year. You've run with these guys before, so best of luck in the new season.
Thank you very much.
All right, there you go. I got mad respect for Simon for what he did, and just to be able to run up and move to the modified was amazing, and really something that's going to be special to watch him and all the guys really take on this season number 18. So that's pretty much going to wrap. There's still more guys that we want to talk to. We're going to talk to Hara and Mark and a bunch of other guys, but many of the guys are not in the pit. But that's our first pit walk of the day here from a rainy, but as everybody said, amazing amazing place here in Apeldoorn, a place you definitely, if you want to go to a racetrack, this is one you want to click off your bucket list.